Hi, I'm Kirsten.
And this is Stronger, Fitter, Faster. Hello, back again. We are week 13 of marathon training. I'm Andy and I'm running Manchester Marathon.
And I'm Kirsten and I'm running London.
Fantastic. So let's get straight into the week. How's your week been?
I get to start this week. It was all right actually. So we did an interval session on the Tuesday. I did a hill session on the Thursday and a slightly longer sessions just to increase my weekly mileage. So a couple of more miles than last week. So I think I'm up to about 38-ish miles for the week. So that's good. Doing my usual gym sessions, 2 sessions at the gym, Wednesday and Friday, I think. Then I had a total rest day on the Saturday, and then we did just another 20 miles, but not racing, just a slow, steady run on Sunday. However, it was very hilly because a certain someone always seems to like planning hilly routes. So, yeah, it was a really nice day. It was lovely, absolutely brilliant weather for it. So, yeah, that was my week, basically.
Cool. Yeah, we had slightly different weeks this week. So I did a recovery run on the Monday. Tuesday we did an interval session. We did it together. We've got a 1 mile loop that we use. So we did VO2 intervals. So we did 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, 4 minute, 3 minute, 2 minutes with 100% recovery. Aim to develop your VO2 to just help your aerobic endurance, which was quite nice to do together. I then went to the gym on Wednesday, did a leg session on Wednesday. Thursday I did a different session to you. You did hills. I did 2 mile warm up. I did 3 by 2 miles at marathon pace, which was quite tough after leg day, I have to admit. And then I did 2 mile cool down. So that was quite a big session. So a 10 mile session on a Thursday, quite a big session to do. Did a nice hour's run on Friday, and then the 20 mile hilly route on Sunday. And people always moan at me for doing hilly routes in training, and I get that 100%. However, the rationale behind it is you rarely have a race where you have 1,000 feet of elevation on a normal road race. Normally it's about 400 to 500. So if you can do double the elevation in training, when you get to race day, it becomes easy. And we looked at that, and our group as a whole is quite similar standards. So we, at the back of the pack where I was leading the run, so I was coaching. So I set at roughly 10-minute mile pace for 20 miles on Sunday. So it was really nice chilled run. And the guys at the front were about 9:30, something like that. So not a fast group, but it was nice, and we just had a bit of a chat as we went round, which is really nice.
We're chatting when we're running up the hills.
As you can see, there's a little bit of bitterness there, but not too. And to be fair,
1,000 feet of elevation, that is a lot.
It's not really. Anyway, so my week ended up, I didn't quite tick over to 50 miles. I did 49.65. I've been told I've got to say it's 50 miles, but I didn't actually hit
I think you can round it up.
We're rounding up to 50, so that's a big week. So that's quite good. What would you do differently in the week?
I'm quite happy with what I'm doing, and I'm training slightly different to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're a different athlete to me. So
yeah, and it suits me, so I'm happy with what I'm doing. So.
That's good. Okay. For me, I think we're at the peak weeks now. So these are the weeks that are meant to be tiring and meant to be hard. For me, my strength training, I've backed off a little bit. I'm not going quite as heavy, so I'm working more on elastic strength. So I'm doing less weight but a higher volume of reps. And right now that seems to be working well. So that's what I'm doing. I'm adding more plyometrics in to the workouts, just to get me off the ground, just to get my body used to that springing motion, so that when we get to marathon day, hopefully it will be conditioned sufficiently to have the spring in my step, literally as I'm going around Manchester. And that's what I'm trying to achieve from my strength training right now, because back in block 1, we put the hard weights in, we put the heavy weights in with the less reps. So it actually gets us to adapt the body slightly differently. And that's where I'm at the moment. I'm okay at the minute. Yeah, I think it was another good week for us, wasn't it? So second week of the third block, we've survived it at the moment, which is quite good. So hopefully we'll move on to the last week. Another big week coming, but that's week 14. Then it's taper. Then it's easy. Then it's race day. Then it's fabulous.
Well, you're a week ahead of me, so I'm not quite there.
Yeah, but always nice to be one step ahead. Okay, I think that's it for now. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Week 13, you're done. Fantastic. We'll see you soon.
Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Bye.